Make America great again. Well, when did it stop being great? When did it start being great? What made it great? What are you going to do to make it great again? How do you know? Do you have evidence? Or are you just spouting some bullshit that some rich, silver spoon, white collar, royal bloodline motherfucker designed, and he just dances around on the screen and you just say kumbaya? Did you not read the Book of Kings? Did you not look at what the Hebrews were saying? Oh, we want a king, we want a king. And Samuel said, you don't need a king, just do what God told you. And they said, no, we want a king. So then they got Saul, and he wasn't great. Why can't you just do the right thing? Why do you always have to have a man to follow? Why are people so stupid? You know, it's like a carrot on a stick. You follow wherever it goes. You know, you're always 2 steps behind. You know, you had people screaming about whatever happened in 2020. Like, don't do this, don't do that. Like, oh, you're crazy. A few years down the line, oh, I guess you were right. But let's worship Trump. Like, come on, man. When are you going to get wisdom? When are you going to discern? I'm starting to understand why angels probably don't like talking to people. Because you look in the scriptures and they're like, why do you do this? When are you going to learn? Like, they're kind of antagonistic when they talk to people. They always ask like a serious question, like, what's wrong with you? Why do you do this? It's because you're stupid. They can see it all. Well, for the most, maybe not all, but most of it. And they're like, what are you doing? You know, imagine 100-year-old man dealing with a baby. It's like, why are you doing that? You know, stop worshiping a man. Turn off the TV. Turn off the internet. Go pray and fast. Go in the woods. You got people putting their faith. It's more idol worship. Idols, idols, idols. Go grab your guns. Your idols of lead and metal. Or your politicians. Your idols on the screen. Oh, He's not going to save you. He's not going to guide you anywhere. The only thing that will be great about America, the United States again, will be its downfall. Count on it. There will be no America. It will be divided metaphorically and literally. You know, it won't be a Mississippi Gulf. I'm sorry, it won't be a Mississippi River. It'll be a Mississippi Gulf. You know, it's just another rebuke because people don't listen. And yeah, millions of people are going to die because they don't listen. Because you worship the man and he will lead you astray. You are being set up. You have been set up for a long time. Had you just, no, there's my lunch. Had you just took a step back and stopped being attached to everything, you would have seen what it is for what it is. That's why I'm able to know certain things. You know, and it's not like it's just my works, like, oh, I'm a genius. No, I took a step back, I opened myself up to the spirit of truth, and bam, there it was. Wisdom and discernment. Pray and fast for it. You get it. You know? So it isn't really me, it's he who is in me, because he who is set free is free indeed. I ain't really got to do shit. It just except say no to wickedness and yes to righteousness. And I was on the Trump train back in, you know, during his first term, and that lasted for a few months. But then I was working and I sat there. I'm like, okay, JFK was shot, Abraham Lincoln was shot, MLK shot, Gandhi. Name all the fucking people who've been shot. They were probably doing the right thing, which is why they died. Jesus died doing the right thing. So why wasn't Trump dead? And I thought, okay, well, it's probably because he's just another one of them. And I had like a tiny bit of a mental breakdown about it. Because I forced myself, I basically let my mind be raped by truth, in a sense, right? But then that's what I learned, not to place my faith in any man. And then obviously with the whole thing that happened with like a year or two ago, like he had his attempted assassination. Man, you do realize they can fake a lot of stuff, right? Can I prove that it was fake? No. That's why you should pray and fast. Because then the Spirit will tell you things. I could lie to you all day. I could be lying to you right now. But you'll know if it's the truth if you pray and fast for it. And there it is. Stop following a man. Stop following a politician. Stop following a group. Stop following family. Stop following friends. That's another reason why I was able to get to where I am mentally, is because I just said, you know, fuck everything. And I just separated myself. Yeah, I'm a hermit. Yeah, I'm a loner. But I've got more joy, I've got more wisdom, I've got more peace than majority of people in this fucking world. I rarely get depressed, and when I do, it's probably because I didn't eat right. Or because it's like how it is today, it's just raining. You know, it's the middle of the day, I got plenty of sleep, but I'm tired because it's raining. I don't know. Too many people. Oh, family, friends, But what you're doing is you're allowing your family and friends to control what you think. They've become idols. You know, a prophet is not welcome in his own house. A man's enemies come from his own family. If you understood this, then you wouldn't be worshiping a man, a rich man. And scripture also says, easier for a rope, although technically the word says camel, but I think that's a mistranslation. Easier for a rope to get through the eye of a needle than it is for a rich man to get into heaven. And if Trump, being a rich man, is going to have an extremely difficult time getting into heaven, why the fuck do you think following him is going to bring you any semblance of peace? Do you even think at all? Pray and fast.